Living in this world, we have all experienced desire and temptation. How many times in a day do we need to resist temptations? Is the problem of struggling with desires very common? To understand the answer to this question, Roger Boymester, a social researcher in Germany, along with his team, did a study on students. He gave them electronic beepers that would go off randomly. And he instructed them to note that when the beeper went off, were they experiencing any desire at that time or a couple of minutes before it? The results were astonishing. On 50% of the occasions, the students had experienced some kind of desire within 10 minutes before the beeper going off. The most common kind of desire was to eat. The second most common was to sleep. That was followed by the desire for distraction for work, the desire with sexual temptation, the desire for relaxation, and so on. Now, when it came to resisting the other kinds of desires, the students were pretty good. But when it came to the distraction from social media, they failed 50% of the times. We live today in a world where there are distractions and temptations all around us. In this situation, the need for self-control, for self-discipline becomes of paramount importance. Today I thought I'll read for you a little extract on the virtue of self-discipline from my latest book, 7 Mindsets for Success, Happiness and Fulfillment. Mere knowledge is not enough. Its application requires discipline and self-control. There are so many knowledgeable scholars whose lives are as soiled as dust rags. When it comes to living the noble virtues, their learning amounts to naught. Why is this so? Because they fail to implement their stockpile of knowledge in real life situations and behaviors. Thus, after knowledge, we now need the 6th mindset for success, and that is the virtue of discipline. If there is one magic word that stands out above all the rest in enriching the quality of our lives, it is discipline. We may possess the knowledge of all the libraries in the world in our head, but we will not benefit from it without the willpower to implement it. Discipline is thus the bridge between intention and accomplishment, between inspiration and achievement, between knowledge and practice. It empowers us to do the right thing, even though it may be difficult. Likewise, it enables us to desist from engaging in detrimental activities, though they may seem pleasurable. Most problems, personal and social, center around our lack of self-control. Underachievement at school, procrastination at work, alcoholism, drug abuse, lack of exercise, unhealthy diet, rude behavior, explosive anger, etc. are all connected to poor self-control. In fact, lack of willpower correlates to almost every kind of iniquity. On the other hand, the abundance of willpower enables us to practice discipline in life. It provides us with the strength to resist temptations and shun fleeting attractions. Those who have self-control possess the ability to restrain the turbulent senses from tripping every time there is an allurement in the environment. They are also able to prevent the mind from running helter-skelter. They keep a razor-sharp focus upon the task at hand and accomplish brilliant results. Did you know that this king of virtues called self-control can be grown through the practice of meditation? Yes, it's a fact. By regularly doing dhyan, our willpower grows in leaps and bounds. However, what is the science behind this? Read about it in my latest book, 7 Mindsets for Happiness, Success and Fulfillment. Do look it up on its Amazon page.
Swamiji, is it possible to be perfect?
What is the secret of a happy life?
How do you truly forgive someone?
How do I overcome stress?
What is real yoga?
What is true love?
What's the purpose of human life?
Swamiji, I want to know how to stay
Swamiji, what is the secret to always staying positive?